Well, Saturday morning, well, actually afternoon, I'm going to get ready to fire up the barbecue grill, but I thought, hey, let's get a VSR 18 SP3 done. So let's see if we can do it straight from the server. If not, I'll do it from my client machine, but simply go to Google. Hope my machine's still connected to the internet. And it's trying. Alright, don't have time to wait. Alright, so here we go. Go to Google, search for Veritas System Recovery Management Solution 18. 18 download. It's carbonite. Alright, make sure it says Veritas. There it is, System Recovery. So, there we go. Fill it out as you need to. I filled it out, get enough emails from the same thing. Whatever. Alright. Okay. So it's up to you what you need. I'm not doing Linux, so I don't need this. You need this right here. You need the management solution. This is what's going to tie it into Altiris. But you also need this. I believe you do. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure because this may deploy it. So, but while we're at it, we're just going to go ahead and download it all. Alright, let's do this our 18 SP3. SP3 is required. I was able to do the beta, which was nice. Got to check it out. Give some feedback, some pointers, some thoughts. There's still some room for improvement, some things that the application could definitely use. Alright, let's see what we have for downloads. Yes, they should go fairly quick. I have a nice connection. Let's see, what am I at today? It's been horrible lately. Alright, that's still going. I'm still not making it there. That's horrible. I'm usually at 300. Something's going on. I don't know, whatever. Alright, close that. Forget that. Come on. The machine's acting nice today. Alright. Come on. Alright, got a little bit of time. Okay, let's go ahead and get this going. So, we already downloaded. So, let's go grab it. Software. VSR, we're just going to grab the whole folder. For some reason, I'm drawing a blank at the other one, whether you need it or not. The one's obviously the management piece, which should also deploy the application itself as well. So we're going to take the management solution, going to extract it. And we'll wait for that to go. Yeah, so I think that's what it is. So this one's 3 gig, this one's 825, so this one actually includes the other. Alright. So you're going to use SIM to install VSR. If you saw my other, I think I did a SSR VSR video as well. Okay. Okay, so extracted, here we go. This is the guy we're going to want right there, but just take this location, come into settings. We're going to say change, add, give it the path. There we go. Refresh interval never because it's static. All right, say accept and okay. And it'll update. And now when this is done, we'll hit OK and it'll show up under new products. So, OK, install new products. There we go. It's up to you. Install. So I chose this, automatically chose this piece as well. The management solution. And this is also the installer, backup computer. So yeah, so I think it's the application as well. You don't need the other ISO. Linux, alright, you know what? Screw it, we'll do it just because. Maybe I will do a Linux machine later. That's simple. Just walk through. Next, 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 next. Begin. Require. Alright. So we'll let it go. So it looks like I had some of the files and have them all. I don't know. Alright. So it's going to go ahead and install. So let's let it go. Well, after cutting grass, cooking on the barbecue, cleaning up, and then working on the truck I have, finally came down here to look, and it's done. So I usually don't back this up. So I'll hit skip, launch Symantec Management Console. We'll do that. All right. So we log in to the console. Should we close this now? Close this. All right. So right off the bat, last thing we did was reports. So it dropped us here. But if we come up here, back up in recovery, new reports. Here we go. So it integrated in just fine. So home, backup recovery, Veritas system recovery 18. Always allow. All right. Contact usage no. Okay. Here we go. It knows for do not have plugin installed. So come over and this is where we can set everything up. Monitor tasks. Okay, you can deploy everything from here. And here's the Linux. Okay. So I don't use this interface. I mean, maybe it's easier. I don't know. I've been using Altiris since 5.0. I'm just too used to coming over here. And if we come up here, here we go. So here's our recovery plugin. Now, that's interesting. Not sure. Okay, so this is just a plugin. The plugin, there's two pieces to VSR. The first one is you need to install the Altiris plugin. It will show up down here. And then you also need the software. So here's the plugin. Here's our 4. Let's see which ones. Alright, all these guys. Yeah, I don't want it on all those. Admin PC? Yes. Alright, let's do this. Okay, can't do that. I don't want to hit them all. Alright, let's go back in there. Okay, manage tasks. So there's a few things you need to do in here. First one you need to do is create your backup policy. So as an example, I'll come in here. Recovery point. Once it's done, I'll show you. So independent is a new backup every time. Recovery point is an incremental. Come on. Oh, it's taking a little while. 617. Pause. Alright, that's still going a minute later. I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to go over here. So, like I told you, I go settings, all settings. To plug in is here. The software was here. So, backup recovery down here. So, what I need to do is create a target because the problem is I don't want all of these. So, I don't want this as my target. So, I'm going to delete that. Apply to target. See what we have. See, we really don't have what I want. So what we're going to do, we're going to skip this. Manage, filters. That's something I always do. Done in my other videos. Always put at the top a new folder. And the reason is, yeah, if you start sticking stuff under hardware and computer, and then if you got to upgrade, you don't know what's canned and what's not. So I do it here. Alright, let's do new filter. And we're going to make it static. Alright. That's right. You know what? I usually don't do this from the server. I do it from that admin PC. So, take this, trash box. We'll take those three. Save. Alright, so there's our filter. It's got to manage computers. Who is on, powered on? Okay. Alright, good chunk of trash box is not, lab admin is not, admin PC is. So, let's go to admin PC. Alright, so we can do a little more. So, next is we turn this on. This will install, it's a plugin, like I was saying. No match found, that's interesting. Hit save, see what happens. Huh, that is, oh. Apply, targets, new, folder, one.lab, folder. Okay. New target. Exclude computers not in VSR target. While there, we'll copy it. That should have one in it because we had one over here. Yeah, see? What is going on here? Edit filter. Something's not right with this filter. Ah, there we go. That's much better. Save. Oof. That was definitely weird. Alright. Come back over here. Oh, yep. That's fine. None. What is up with that? Start with computer. Exclude computers not in. Here. This is definitely acting up. Alright. We're off the server. Okay. Let's go ahead and use this guy. No. look at this filter. What is up with this? Something. Oh, well, that's because that's the folder. Here's the actual filter. But we have numbers here. Everything's good. Okay. Come over to policies isn't even going. Alright, I haven't rebooted the server since I installed. Maybe it needs it, I'm not quite sure. Is it silver? Oh. Right. Come on. Let's do this. Explorer. Oh, we've already pinned it to start. Okay. Manage policies. Actually, we were not there, we were here. Okay, install the plugin. Still says 0 targets. Oh. Add rule. Exclude computers not in VSR. Target static. Nothing. I have no clue what is going on here. Manage. Filters. Delete. Okay. New filter. VSR 18. Target static. Okay. So we have one machine in here. It's there. Okay. Delete. Apply to target. I'm just going to do a new one. VSR 18 target. Add role, exclude computers. Not in. I have no clue. That should be working. Do add role, exclude computers in site servers. Yeah, I'm getting no items on anything. Alright, let's bounce the server. Alright. And we'll be back. Alright, I don't know what's going on with that, but I will show you what I just did. So, I remembered you're able to, I don't know if I didn't save it, so it's hopefully I can show you. But I know you can, yeah, I know you can get the targets from the managed computers. Now, I don't know why the other thing is not working. I don't think it's because there's no inventory solution or nothing, it doesn't matter. The machine is set up. I haven't done full or delta inventory is what I was trying to say. Anyway, because it's a static list and Altiris saw it and stuck it in there, we should be able to apply it. But if we come into manage computers, there's targets here. So here it is, but it's blank. So you come here, new target, and you include filter, select one. Got a little GUI front end for it. Add. Say OK. There it is. I have no idea why that's working. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I clicked over there. This is a new target up there. So, VSR 18 targets. I don't know. I have no clue. But that seems to have worked. So now if we come over here, apply to targets. Alright. Wait a minute, which one was it? Alright, just the one labeled targets. Okay. Say okay. Now we have one computer. Great. Alright, user can run one ASAP, save. That is done. So, while we're here, what you'll notice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 items here. Update config, new. Come over here, there it is. I have show internal and also admin PC had VSR. Oh, this is the old one. Okay. I didn't wipe it. I did. This is the. I didn't install it. Veritas system recovery. It's here. I might have manually installed it just to check things out. This is the full console. It's how I had to create the ISO. Alright, well anyway. Come on. About. Come on. Give me a damn version, will you? Okay. So, anyway, if we come in here, we should now see, 1801, okay. This is definitely the old one. This I just installed straight from that other ISO. So now we have the one piece for Altiris to talk to the client machine, but this is the wrong version. It's not going to work. So now what we need to do is we need to come in here down to backup and recovery and recovery packages. Trial version day 1 of 60. Interesting. Okay. So 18. You know what? Now that we're on this guy, let's see if we can get in here. Okay. 18 install with user interface. I do without for our, because we don't want the clients to see it. We don't want them to have any control. There are some vulnerabilities for, okay. I clicked it. Let's go. Things are definitely acting up a little bit. Nothing's launching here. So, there is something that I don't have set in my IE settings, obviously. So, like I told you, for now we can get around that. Let's just go look here. We went without user interface and telemetry off. At least I do. Okay. Come on, you gotta load. Seems like I definitely have something going on. Now at work I was able to get this to install without issue and up and running quickly. So whatever it is, Let's do, well, protected mode. And, oh, don't want to close that while I'm here. Trusted sites. Add. Okay. Let's close out. Launch IE. I'm not sure who I'm logged into this with. Actually, we did check. It's obviously not the right person. Alright, so let's do this. It has picked up. One got installed and trial license. Alright, so packages policies, without and without. Alright, yeah, I'm not sure which piece it was, but alright. So let's go ahead, turn it on. Let's delete that, apply to here. Once ASAP, save. Update config. Here it is, 10%. That's nice, it shows you that there. Before it said downloading and you had to double click and go to, yeah, here. You can actually see it going right here. Okay. Let's take bandwidth throttling off just in case. Not sure what settings I have that on. Definitely flying. Okay. So while this is installed, it's going to force reboot most likely. Let's go back to manage tasks, backup policies, independent. See if this will actually load this time. Come on, there's nothing even here. Should load nice and quick. Great, something's still going on. Protect those turned off, don't stress again. Okay, go to manage policies. Because this doesn't seem like this is going to go, let's do this. Alright, it's tray icon, the default tray icon. These are other items you can get to further down under configuration policies. Of course, this is, like I said, all front end. You can do it from here. So let's enable. That'll show everything. Alright, and already sees our machine. Say OK. This volume alert, I actually have a question in on this. I want to know what that's about. Performance, you can actually throttle, CPU throttle, and network throttle. We're not going to do that here. Log file. Okay, come on. Oh, it's going to reboot me. Not sure. No. Alright, let's do. Alright. So that's all of those backup policies. Which actually, I see there is no location. That It's going to be a little scary. Alright. Because if this interface isn't working, okay, tasks, destination. Alright, and what we're going to do is we're going to take the Altiris server, just for now. Alright, we'll share this. And I don't care, it's just a lab. Okay. Hopefully this works. Network share. Nice. I did have it set up. It's interesting. So once you have these in the older versions, you could not really edit that, and you still can't. Alright. So let's do create. I hope we get to. Might have to figure out what's going on. Oh. I think we're rebooting. We'll find out in a minute. Yep. So the job to install the software is a forced reboot. So it'll install the actual backup software, but doesn't give the console for console access. The reason why we don't like giving that out is then people can create their own backups. They can look at the other backups. They can delete schedules. Even though Altiris does manage it policy side, we just don't want to give them the interface. Alright, let this come back up. Alright, so I logged in and did a couple things. First of all, it keeps popping up asking me if I want to continue my backups. Obviously, I had the console installed without the management piece of Altiris. So another neat thing is you can do is start installing this out on other machines. Don't set up a backup policy or anything, but you can at least get the software out there if you want. And then when you get Altiris on there with the plugin, then you can manage it. If, once again, like I said, the problem with giving a console. So, see, we had 1801, now we have 1803. So, the problem comes out to, as I'm going to make, yes. So, let's go ahead and do trial. So here's one of the problems right here. Schedule. When you right click, there is one called My Documents Backup already. Let's see, run or manage backups. See, here it is. So, remove. And this is the problem when you give the interface. Now, it upgraded what I had here, even I told it no interface. You know what, just delete that. Yeah, okay, cool. Did delete it. Alright, I'll leave the interface for this. Let's see if I can finally get in or not. I even set this. You know what? Yeah. So under options, if you go to security, custom level, scroll down. Oh, right here, automatic login with current user. Yes, yes. Okay. That should make it not ask again. Alright. Let's see if this will work now. Destination, network. Create. Is it gonna work? I don't think so. I'm just gonna let it run. We'll be back. Well, after letting it sit for a very long time, like the next day, this came up. So, something's going on. Your current security settings prohibit running ActiveX. You have blocked the publisher. Alright, well, I'm going to poke around. Alright, trying to get my morning going. So, jumping through some settings, under trusted sites, custom level, I noticed we have allow previously unused ActiveX controls is enabled, but then allow scriptlets is disabled, and then automatic prompting for ActiveX controls. So I don't know if it's any of these, but just go ahead and enable them. Let's see if that does it. But I did let it sit, and it came with the other message, and then I hit OK on that, and then this came up. But at least we got further. So let's see if we can. Let's see. Do. All right. So in here, Altiris 85 VSR. All right. So we can see the storage location. So go ahead and put that up here. Now it requires a username and password. If you just hit apply, should error. All the previous versions have. Oh, all right. Come on. All right, I'll give it time to let it fail. All right, so here we go. As I said, requires a username. So test lab do. All right. Say apply. It's definitely running a little slow. Might be another one of my settings. Who knows? All right. Refresh that. All right, here we go. So that looks good. So now let's see if we can get to our backup policies or even configuration. So tray icon. There we go. Okay, seems that things are working a little better. So that was definitely it. One of those ActiveX settings. All right, create. Backup of all drives. All right, create a subfolder. No compression. No offsite copy. Advanced options. We're going to do high encryption. Active backup. Limit to. So here's an interesting thing. Whatever number you have here, you actually need double the space. So what happens is if you have, say, 10 in there, well, you don't need double the space of all 10, just one. So if you have 10, and when the 11th job kicks off, it will save it fully for 11 full backups, and then it'll delete the oldest upon completion once it verifies it. Alright, so ignore bad sectors during copy. Perform full VSS backup. I did look this up. I have to look it up again to remember why. Now, this is interesting. So, in case you want to put on CD or DVD, or if you want to break up into smaller files, you can. Alright. Now, if you do a schedule here, weekly, okay? Every Tuesday at a certain time, distribute randomly is kind of nice. So if you say 8:24 and if you say 60 minutes, this backup could happen at 7:24, even 9:24, but anywhere within that window. Monthly, this is nice, but it's missing something. So you can say on the 1st, the 8th, the 18th, but what if you want it to be the first and third Monday of the month. You can't do that here. You can only do physical days. So it's a little lacking on that. If you want to control it, say every third, first and third Saturday would be a good example. Well, you're not going to get that by choosing days because the days, Monday, Tuesday, all that stuff shift throughout the month. So we're going to say no schedule. This will make it a manual job. Save. Now if you notice, we didn't assign it to any computers. And because come on, oh look at that button. There's something. I did put a thing up on the web page about this, and they told me I had to enable something. I forget what it is. So let's click off of it. I have to look back at the forums. All right. Just so you know, that little spinning, that's something to do with my VM itself, because I don't have that issue at work. All right, come on. Let's reload this page. Manage tasks. Not what I want. I want to click on that. This one. Hello? Alright. Close out the page altogether. Alright. Add to favorites. Favorites bar. There it is right there. Okay. Yeah, family's just waking up, so I'm a little bit quieter. Now to figure out what setting it is, that's a pain. A lot of the stuff you see with that is not happening. So if you notice, we didn't assign it to any computers yet. We come here, it's not enabled, and there's no computer. So you can create the policy, then you have to go back and edit it. Turn it on. As you see, these other things are what we set, but down here, apply to targets. Actually, apply to, there's no recent targets. Alright, it's this guy. So this probably was having an issue because of that ActiveX. Alright. Yeah, this refresh isn't working here. Alright, what's going on? Oh. You probably saw it. I didn't add it. There we go. Much better. Alright. Now if we come down to our machine, update config. Now that this is all good, we see all the different agents and whatnot. Yeah, show internal is okay. Alright. New config. Come down to VSR, right click. Run backup. There it is. And it's going right now. Yeah. And there we go. This admin PC folder was not here. It takes a little bit for stuff to show up here. Alright. We'll let this go for a little bit. And I'm going to pause it until the files get created. And there we go. 58 minutes, 57, 56. Yeah, it's figuring it out as it's starting to copy. Here's our files. Alright, so as we can see, I have two partitions. and it does a .tmp file. And once it's completed, then it renames the files. All right, we're gonna let this run. Okay, I also found the topic I was talking about. So what they're saying is Internet Explorer, go to Tools, Internet Options, General, Browsing History, Settings, Temporary Internet Files, check for new versions, store pages. Click every time. So let's, of course, it's on a different, it's on that VM. So, all right, Internet Options, General. I'm still waking up myself. So, Internet Options, General, Settings. Every time I visit the web page, I think is what it said. Actually, come on. I gotta reboot my machine. It's acting up, but not while doing the video. Alright, let's see if that's it. Alright, come here. Browsing history settings, temporary, yeah, what was that? Temporary internet files. And there we go. And yep, the little button just worked. So that's interesting. Okay, so, come on. So it's article 100041774 on Veritas support. Alright, I'm just gonna let this thing go ahead and keep backing up. And okay, so it finished. Here we go. Took 24 minutes to back up. And as we see here, it created a few files. So we have our C drive and these other two. Let's take a look at the drive layout. And there we go. So there's 3 partitions. There's 3 files for the backup. I'm not sure what the DAT file is. I do know this one up here though, the environment file. This actually tells you everything about the PC. So when you go to do a restore, you always want to use this. And that way it'll lay the drives out. It just makes it a lot easier than doing a cold restore. Let's see if I can edit this file. Not sure if we can. Oh, granular restore option, interesting. Let's try it. Alright. Here we go. Let's see. Ah, okay. So granular restore. See, I haven't even played around with this. So it looks like you can kind of the VSS browser. Yeah, the browser. V2i browser. Let's see. So we could click here, and click restore. Okay, nice. All right, well that's a quick overview of Veritas VSR 18 SP3 in Altiris 8.5. All right, bye.